So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with the Mavericks. The season hasn't started the way they had expected it to, and have come up against some very build that confidence. Guys, let's talk about Nerlens Noel. It really will be. Technically, he was a rookie.
Okay.
After sitting out after the ACL surgery.
Yeah.
So.
It's game time in Philadelphia as the crowds at Wells Fargo Center look to cheer on the 76ers. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they won their last contest, that game against Miami. And they barely squeaked by with that one, edging out by just 1 point.
Together and he's comfortable.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Parsons and Dirk on the three-point attempt by Freak.
Yeah, way to play and attack.
Up the and one.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Dallas on defense. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Nobody near Parsons. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Freak kicks to Grant. To the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
The offensive rebound. Pachulia, good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
The dish to Freak. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. From outside the arc, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Williams. 8 points his last outing. Matthews, no good. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Mavericks. He said that one of the challenges they're very conscious of in this matchup is scoring despite the shot blocking. He said, you know jumpers like to jump, so we've got to show them some pump fakes, get them up in the air, and that should allow us to get to the line or create easier looks inside. Kevin, we'll see how it works.
And Doris, as always, thanks. And guys, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
I really do. I think they're such a hard team to generate offense against. That has to be where they devote most of their attention.
Well, as long as it doesn't come at the expense of their own defense, fellas. I mean, they can't concentrate so intensely on offense, they forget to defend.
And it's Freak missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Williams can't get it to go.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And a wide open look for Freak. And again, it's Philadelphia. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Williams. The kick out to Matthews. Back to Williams. Misses the three. The 76ers leading by 4. Feeds it to Freak. He tries for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And that one's good.
Assistant, Darren Williams.
The 76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. From downtown. And Pachulia pulls it down.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Parsons for three. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Parsons got 5 points so far.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here's Freak. Buries the long-range jumper.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancer.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And so here is Dallas. 9-point game. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at BMO Harris Bradley Center in Milwaukee. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Noel and Embiid patrol the paint together inside. Kendall Marshall out there with Freak, and it's Covington in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Freak following the basket by O.J. Mayo. Freak kicks to Noel. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Embiid throws it down. Here's Nowitzki. Can't get it to go. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
Now here's Parsons following the miss by Freak. Parsons attacking and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Okafor's checked in, and it's Grant in for Robert Covington. And then for Dallas, Pachulia, he's checked in for Powell. Matthews comes in for O.J. Mayo. And Deron Williams is subbed in for J.J. Barea. Philadelphia leading by 7. Now here's Freak. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Picked by Okafor. Here's Freak. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He ended with 29 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. This was a big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Williams kicks to Pachulia. Here's Nowitzki. And that one goes long.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Kicks to Freak. Shoots a three. The Mavericks pull it in. Pachulia's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He's been in it. Usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Now here's Matthews. Turned in an outstanding game against New York.
They're having much more success here in the second. after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's one of the standouts over the last month, averaging 25, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
Carl Landry's checked in for Joel Embiid.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.